All right, welcome, welcome, welcome to Children's Church, Kids Church. Yes? Good? Giving me thumbs up? How about you at home? Are you giving me a thumbs up? Okay, at least one. I got one thumbs up. All right, very good, very good. Today is Kids Church. I want you all to know that we're excited to have you here today because we have a special part of our series. What's our series again? Do you guys remember? What is it, Aiden? Godly character. Very, very good. Now, today's theme is the seeds of discord. What are seeds? Anybody got an idea of what seeds are? Seeds? Yes. That's right, that's right. It's when you plant something in the ground and you hope it's going to grow, right? So the seeds of discord is negative. That means when we are in conflict with each other. And the seeds of discord, that must be when someone plants negative things in our hearts and in our lives, and it grows up to create conflict. And so we want to be able to identify that in our lives, okay? Okay, so what I want to do is I want to take our offering, all right? So let's pray, and then when you hear the music, let's bring the offering up, okay? You at home, I know you can't bring your offering up, but at least you can pray with us, okay? So let's bow our heads today, all right? Father God, we give you thanks for everything that you are in our lives. I just pray your blessings on every child who's attending or watching Children's Church. And these gifts they're about to bring, I pray you would bless those as well for your kingdom. In Jesus' name we pray. Everybody together? Amen. All right. Only when the music starts do you get to come bring your offering. There we go. Keep going, keep going, keep going. All right, just about 30 seconds left for those of you who might have offering to bring. There's probably not enough time for someone from home to rush to church and bring in their offering. I don't know, 10 seconds is not enough time, is it? Yeah, I don't think so. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, girls, it looks like you guys are the heaviest today. It sure does. So we will give you those points in a little bit. But right now, it looks to me like we might be having a visit from Fast Freddy to help us with our memory verse. What do you think?
Oh yes, oh yeah.
All right.
Me here for memory verse.
All right, Fast Freddy, welcome today. I see our memory verse. I think the kids see our memory verse.
Me no memory verse. Me no need to look.
All right, but I want to go over it one time with the kids, right?
No, me gonna say it first. Me say it first.
All right.
Okay,
so
here we go.
Here he's going to Bigfoot the memory verse. Go right ahead.
If frog divided against itself makes frog legs.
Did that sound right? If a frog is divided against itself, it makes frog legs. Did that sound right? I don't know what Bible he's reading this from. Do you? Yeah, I don't think so.
Okay, me listen this.
All right, you guys can read it on either screen. All right, on the count of three. 1, 2, 3. If a house be divided against itself, that house cannot stand. Mark 3:25. I didn't hear anybody. The only
Me
people I
neither.
heard,
Me not hear
I heard the kids at home, but I didn't hear anybody
very
here.
loud.
One more time on the count of three. Say it loud and proud. Ready? 1, 2, 3. If a house be divided against itself, that house cannot stand. Mark 3:25.
Okay, me got it.
You think you got it now?
Yup.
All right, let's give Freddie a chance to.
The house cannot stand if house be divided against itself. Mark 25:3.
Oh, so close, but not quite. Kids, he needs to hear you guys say it again so he can get it right. On the count of three. 1, 2, 3. If a house be divided against itself, that house cannot stand. Mark 3:25. Now, what do you say to that?
Me get it all backwards.
Okay.
Okay, me think me got it this time.
All right, let's listen.
If a house be divided against itself, the house cannot stand. Mark 3:25.
Ah, excellent. Very good. Now, Freddie, what do you think that verse means? Yes, you can say it now, but what do you think it means?
It's a duplex. 2 houses in one.
No.
Oh,
That's a nice try.
apartment.
No.
Basement.
No.
Triple wide mobile home.
No,
Me don't know.
Okay. I think what it means is symbolically, if everyone is in a house, but they are in disagreement, then they cannot be a unified house. Therefore, they can't stand together in unity because they have disagreement with each other.
Sounds like they need to stop arguing and go to counseling.
That's right. And don't bring the frog.
Oh,
All right, Freddie.
sorry, Froggy, you can't come next time.
We appreciate, Freddie, you coming and helping us with the memory verse today. Everybody, say bye to Freddie, please.
Bye-bye, see you later.
All right, so long, Freddie. Bye, and the frog. Bye, Froggy.
Froggy, come on, get down from there.
Okay.
Froggy, come on, you must obey.
He's doing it. He's manipulating that frog.
Come, pet Froggy.
Okay, listen. Froggy, can you go? I have a boiling pot of water here. There we go. I knew it. All right, everybody, stand up. Let's have our worship time, okay?
Up and away, that's what I wanna say. When I fly away and I save the day. If you're a bad guy on the run, I'm gonna get you just for fun. Fear is something I don't know. I fight for justice wherever I go.
And away!
I'm a superhero, flying around. No need to worry, you're safe and sound. Battling evil, fighting for good. I'm a superhero in your neighborhood. Is it a bird? Is it a plane?
No way.
Who could it be?
Check it out.
It's me.
Is it a bird?
No way.
Is it a plane? Who could it be?
Check it out.
It's me.
Battling crime, I'm in my prime. There when you need me every time. Undercover in disguise.
Here I am.
Surprise! It's okay, have no fear. Don't be afraid, help is here.
Just doing my job, man.
I'm a superhero, flying around. No need to worry, you're safe and sound. Battling evil, fighting for good. Is it a bird? Is it a plane?
No way.
Who could it be?
Check it out.
It's me.
Is it a bird?
No way.
Is it a plane? Who could it be?
It's me.
Check it out.
Is it a bird? Is it a plane?
No way.
Who could it be?
Check it out.
It's me.
Is it a bird?
No way.
Is it a plane? Who could it be?
Check it out.
It's me.
If you're mean, you better go away. My muscles are getting bigger every day. David was a kid and I am too. You got Goliath and I'm gonna get you. I'm a superhero flying around. No need to worry, you're safe and sound. Battling evil, fighting for good. I'm a superhero in your neighborhood. Superhero flying around. No need to worry, you're safe and sound. Battling evil, fighting for good. I'm a superhero in your neighborhood. Is it a bird? Is it a plane?
No way.
Who could it be?
Check it out.
It's me.
Is it a bird?
No way.
Is it a plane? Who could it be?
Check it out.
It's me.
It's not just about the manger where the baby laid. It's not all about the angels who sang for him that day. It's not just about the shepherds or the bright and shining star. It's not all about the wise men who traveled from afar. It's about the cross. It's about my sin. It's about how Jesus came to be born once so that we could be born again. It's about the stone that was rolled away so that you and I could have real life someday. It's about the cross. It's about the cross. It's not just about the presents underneath the tree. It's not all about the feeling that the season brings to me. It's not just about coming home to be with those you love. It's not all about the beauty in the snow I'm dreaming of. It's about the cross. It's about my sin. It's about how Jesus came to be born once so that we could be born again. It's about the stone that was rolled away so that you and I could have real life someday. It's about the cross. The beginning of the story is wonderful and great, but it's the ending that can save you, and that's why we celebrate. It's about the cross. It's about my sin. It's about how Jesus came to be born once so that we could be born again. It's about God's love nailed to a tree. It's about every drop of blood that flowed from him when it should have been me. It's about the stone that was rolled away so that you and I could have real life someday. So that you and I could have real life someday. It's about the cross. It's about the cross. All I wanna do is praise your name, from the rising of the sun to the going down of the same. You are my God, and all I wanna do is praise your name. I praise your name, we lift our voices and proclaim. You are my God, and all I wanna do is praise your name. All I wanna do is praise your name, from the rising of the sun to the going down of the same. You are my God, and all I wanna do is praise your name. I praise your name, we lift our voices and proclaim. You are my God, and all I wanna do is praise your name. Whoa, 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 whoa. All I wanna do is praise your name. Whoa, 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 praise your name. Whoa, whoa. All I wanna do is praise your name. You are holy. You are my God. You are righteous. You are my God. I want everything I do to bring you glory. You are my God. You are full of grace and mercy. You are my God. I will ever praise you. All I wanna do is praise your name, from the rising of the sun to the going down of the same. You are my God, and all I wanna do is praise your name. I praise your name, and lift our voices and proclaim. You are my God, and all I wanna do is praise your name. You are faithful. You are my God. You are sovereign. You are my God. Every good thing it comes from you, Lord. You are my God. No one can compare to you. You are my God. I will ever praise you. All I wanna do is praise your name, from the rising of the sun to the going down of the same. You are my God, and all I wanna do is praise your name. I praise your name, and lift our voices and proclaim. You are my God, and all I wanna do is praise your name. Whoa, 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 whoa. All I wanna do is praise your name. Whoa, yeah, whoa, whoa. Praise your name. Whoa, whoa. All I wanna do is praise your name. When you give me much, I will praise you. When you take away, I will praise your name. With my last breath, I will praise you. For all eternity, I will praise your name. Praise your name. Praise your name. Praise your name. All I wanna do is praise your name, from the rising of the sun to the going down of the same. You are my God, and all I wanna do is praise your name. I praise your name, and lift our voices and proclaim. You are my God, and all I wanna do is praise your name. Whoa, whoa, yeah. Whoa, all I wanna do is praise your name. Praise your name. All I wanna do is praise your name. Praise your name. Praise your name. All I wanna do is praise your name. All I wanna do is praise your name. Praise your name. All I wanna do is praise your name. Up, down, side to side. Just another crazy day on this roller coaster ride. I try to do what's right, I end up doing wrong. Every day's another verse in my sinful song. But you pick me up with your mercy and your grace. I wanna give you all of me until I see your face. I wanna live like I've never lived, give like I've never given, run like I've never run for you. I wanna love like I've never loved, sing like I've
Those two little rugrats are nothing but trouble. They gang up on me constantly, and with the biblical principle of unity, their spiritual forces increased thousands of times over. They're always together. Hey, I think I'm getting a spiritual brainstorm here. If I wreck their friendship, then there's no more unity. No more unity equals a big decrease in spiritual force. A big decrease in spiritual force, well, that equals a much easier time for me to do my work. Negatron, you're a genius. Well, yes, thank you, I am. Now I have to devise a way to get them into strife.
Remember the last time we went camping together, Toby? You mean on Lake Ripley? Yeah. You leaned over the side of the boat and tried to pull a fish in. And I fell in the lake and my hair looked like that. Well, I thought you were going in after it.
Yeah, well, I tried while I was in the lake, but I never did get them.
Man, that was a fun time.
It sure was. You know, we've had a lot of great times, Billy.
That's for sure.
You know, I hope we stay friends for the rest of our lives.
Me too. Hey, Toby, isn't that my basketball there at the end of your bed?
I don't know. Yeah, I guess it's yours.
Well, what's it doing in your room?
I don't know, Billy. We're always leaving stuff of each other's house.
I didn't leave my basketball at your house.
Well, maybe I brought it home by accident thinking it was mine.
Maybe you stole it and maybe it's yours.
Well, why would I want to steal your basketball when I have one of my own?
Well, you tell me.
I don't like you accusing me of stealing.
Well, I don't care if you don't like it or not. There's the evidence right over there.
I didn't steal your stupid basketball.
My basketball isn't stupid. You are.
Well, get out of my house, Billy.
Fine. Gladly. I'm not leaving without my ball.
Well, don't come back here, okay? Ever.
Don't worry, I won't. Some best friend he turned out to be.
Toby is your friend.
Best friends don't steal other people's basketballs.
You know Toby's better than that. Listen to your heart.
You've been lying to me. To be the devil, you're a stinking long time. I know he's never done anything like that before.
You've been lied to, and it was the devil, Megatron.
That's so weird. We were just talking and having a great time. It was something like just came over me, and I started accusing Toby for stealing.
It was the devil who influenced you, and to believe that about him.
Oh, what a jerk I've been. I yielded to the devil. I'm going back to Toby's house right now. Toby?
Hey, I thought I told you never come back to my house.
Toby, please listen. I've been a real jerk. You're my best friend, and you've never done anything like that, and I accused you. Something just came over me, and I know that it was the devil, and I shouldn't have, but what? I yielded to a lie. I'm sorry. Will you please forgive me?
You know, we were having such a good time. It was like some old dark cloud came over us or something.
It was the devil trying to destroy our friendship. And I'm not going to let it happen. Please forgive me, Toby.
Oh, you got it, best friend. No devil's gonna destroy our friendship.
No devil. Circumstance of poor person.
Hey, why don't we just go play some basketball, Billy?
Ha! You got it.
Let's go.
All right. I'm going to swish a 3.
Like I was saying, those two rugrats are nothing but trouble. You know, a restored friendship means restored unity. And restored unity means big increase in spiritual force. And a big increase in spiritual force equals hard knocks for me. I think I'll find some place to hide out for a while. I think this could get depressing.
I hate it when them Texas drovers come into town. I just can't figure why they feel like they gotta end a 3-month trail drive by spending all them hard-earned wages on a binge of drunkenness. But then again, there but by the grace of God go I.
I try to reason with them when they come in my barber shop, but they're bent on raising thunder.
Well, boys, there's a bunch of them over there that don't particularly enjoy this kind of thing.
And why do they do it, Marshal?
Social pressure, Elmer. It's expected of them by the group. A man can easily resist temptation that comes from his enemies. It's when he's pressured to do wrong by his friends he's most likely to give in. All right, boys, let's go. Elmer, you and Lefty stay outside, cover our backs. Nicodemus, we go right in through the front door.
Oops.
Son, you want a gun?
That's right. Ain't nobody taking it.
There's a law against wearing guns in town during cattle driving season. You check it over to the jail, you can pick it up when you leave. Gentlemen, there is a law against carrying firearms in dry gulch during this time of the year. Now, you can check your guns at the jail. When you're ready to leave town, we'll be happy to give them back to you.
We don't care much for your law, Marshal.
Mister, it's for your own protection. We had 3 cowboys killed last year in gunfights, and we're doing everything we can to keep it from happening again.
Just the same, it's a law I don't much care for.
All right, is anybody else in here carrying a firearm? You can pick these weapons up at the jail when you're ready to leave town. Gentlemen?
It's a shame that lawmen can't allow fun-loving people to have a good time.
Well, I'd like to be rid of them, but that's not an easy thing to do.
Sure it is.
Well, mister, that's what you think. I've seen some pretty tough men come up against Gunner and his deputies. Cutthroats, fast guns, wolves. They always win. You saw what happened here tonight. Those four always stick together.
Maybe it's time they were separated. If I can get rid of Gunter, does it mean an increase in your business?
More than likely.
When Gunter's gone, you take me in as a partner.
Reese Malloy?
I'll handle your gambling operation.
Well, Mr. Malloy, you get rid of Gunner if you get rid of Gunner. You got a deal.
There you go. Thank you so much. I'll see you next week. Next?
I just need a shave.
Well, certainly. Sit down here and I'll give you the best shave in town.
I'm counting on that. I understand you're a deputy marshal.
Deputy town marshal. Marshal Gunner has two commissions. He's the federal marshal for the territory and also the city marshal. I'm just deputized to help him with all the city business.
Oh, that must be frustrating.
Frustrating? Are you kidding? I love every minute of it.
Well, it just seems like a waste of talent and ability. I've been listening to folks talk, and most of them think that you've got what it takes to be a town marshal.
Oh, I don't want to do that with Marshal Gunner here.
I saw what happened last night. Gunner left you outside with that ignorant blacksmith. You're a much better man than that.
Elmer Barnes is my friend, and he's not ignorant.
Well, I'm sorry. What I meant was that he's not a learned man like yourself.
Well, Elmer hadn't had much schooling.
No. That's why I think that the marshal ought to recognize you for what you are. Oh, you're on a much higher level than the blacksmith. It's for you. You look so hot, I got you a cold pitcher of lemonade.
Well, thank you, Mr.
Reese Malloy.
Well, thanks again, Mr. Malloy. It's awful kind of you.
Well, at least there's someone in this town who appreciates you.
What do you mean?
Well, you're a deputy, aren't you?
Yeah?
Yeah? But does anybody ever thank you for what you do?
No, I guess not.
Well, I saw you risk your life last night when that cowboy tried to throw down on the marshal. If you hadn't have been there, the marshal would have had a bullet in his back.
That's my job. I'm supposed to cover the marshal's back when he goes into scrapes.
Yeah, he's always out front, isn't he? Gets all the glory, leaves you in the background.
Marshal Gunner isn't like that at all.
No? Don't guess he told you about the reward.
Reward?
Oh, yeah. That cowboy you nabbed last night had a price on his head. A $100 reward. You didn't know about that.
No, I didn't.
Well, I was figuring on nabbing him myself, but you got him before I had the chance. Well, I just figured that you'd be the one to get the reward, since it was your gun that took him.
Well, now, Lefty was there, too.
Oh, yeah, but I saw Lefty's eyes. He was full of fear. You were the man that acted with authority. Why, if you hadn't been there, the marshal wouldn't be alive today.
Oh, I don't know.
Well, I do, yes, sir. I can spot a man with ability. And you are underpaid, under-recognized, and unappreciated.
Nicodemus, I'm on my way out to Simmons' place. While I'm gone, I want you to feed the prisoners.
Mm-hmm.
You might make a run through town, check these cowboys for guns, and then finish this paperwork Judge Parker wanted.
You got it.
I'll try to be back about dark.
No problem. Take care of it.
Marshal Gunter, I presume.
That's right.
That was a courageous thing you did last night.
Courageous?
Well, I saw how you risked your life to take the guns away from those hooligans. I just wanted to say that I appreciate your commitment to law and order.
Well, I was just doing my job, Mr.
Reese Malloy.
Thanks for the compliment, Mr. Malloy, but like I said, I was just doing my job.
Can I help you?
I think so. After what I saw last night.
What are you talking about?
My name is Reese Malloy. I'm from Ellsworth, Kansas. The town council sent me to find an able man to fill the marshal's post. From what I saw last night, you're the man for the job.
Well, I appreciate that, mister, but I'm happy right where I am.
Well, for now, maybe. But what's going to happen when you're 50, 60? Are you going to be content to play second fiddle then?
Just what are you getting at?
I saw you in action last night. Gunter gets all the credit, but you were the one who spotted the man with the gun under the table.
I was just doing my job.
Oh, I like that. Our town will like that. Humility, reluctance to take credit for heroic deeds done.
Wait a minute, mister. I never said nothing about taking that job in Ellsworth.
No, but you will once you stop and think about it. How much does a deputy make here?
$50 a month.
We're paying $125. And you don't have to sleep on a cot in the jail, or sweep the floors, or feed the prisoners.
I don't know. I've lived in the nations a long time. I ain't really eager to leave.
No, but there's no chance for you to move up the ladder here. Not as long as Gunter's here. Oh, he's all right. Average, I guess. But you're the one that makes him look good. Think about it, Marshal. You have more to offer than what you're giving now. Think about it.
Hey, deputy, when are you gonna feed us?
Oh, shut up. I'll give you your dinner when I'm good and ready.
Well, where have you been?
I've been planting seeds, my good friend. Pour me a whiskey.
You really think you're gonna get rid of Gunner?
Think so. I'm quite confident, my good friend. Here. To the fall of Marshal Gunter and all his deputies.
All right, boys, step back.
That's the same old slop you fed us at noon.
You better be glad you're just getting to eat.
You better be glad you got a marshal with a quick gun to protect you, deputy.
I don't hide behind nobody.
Nicodemus, can I talk to you for a minute?
I'm kind of busy right now, Elmer.
Oh, so you're in on it too, huh?
What are you talking about?
You're trying to cheat me out of my share of reward money.
Reward money?
Don't act like you don't know anything about it.
I don't know anything about it.
You didn't know anything about the $100 reward for the man that I got the drop on at the door last night?
No, sir.
Maybe the marshal's trying to keep it all for himself.
When'd you hear about this reward money business anyway?
A bounty hunter told me. He was aiming to grab that cowboy himself, but I stepped forward and got him.
You and Lefty?
Oh, Lefty was too scared to do anything. It was me that acted with authority.
I don't know about that.
Well, just what don't you know about? It's clear to me. Marshal Gunner takes all the reward money for himself. And it ain't right, Nicodemus. He ought to share it with us.
Well, I'll do some checking about that.
Well, you do that. In the meantime, I might just have some other things to do tonight. You boys can clean out the saloon all by yourselves.
Now, wait a minute, Elmer.
Hey, Elmer, where you been? I've been giving Nicodemus a piece of my mind. And don't you think for a minute you got one red cent of reward money coming, coward.
Coward? What are you talking about?
It was me that got the drop on that gun-slinging cowboy at the saloon last night. If I hadn't been there, you lost your nerve for sure. I deserve the reward.
Why, you ignorant brute. You can't even put your boots on the right foot without help. There's reward money coming for nailing that cowboy. I'm just as deserving as a fool blacksmith with a third-grade education.
You got the guts to back up those words?
I've got the intestinal fortitude and the intelligence to whip a brute like you.
You put up or shut up, Mr. Smarty Pants.
also called me a coward.
He is a coward. He made fun of my education.
It was his lack of education I was referring to.
Give you an education.
Hold on, you two, break it up. All right, all you folks, break it up. Get on back to what you're doing. I want you two to come on over to jail with me. I think I know what's going on here.
You do?
I think I know how all this got started. Now, come on with me.
Well, I wonder what that was all about.
My seeds are coming up. Even quicker than I expected.
Seeds.
Well, what's the matter?
We gotta talk, Bill.
Boys, we can talk later. There's a shooting over at the Silver Dollar.
We need to talk now.
All right. Let's have it.
There's some things here we ain't rightly happy about.
Like what? Like you keeping that reward money for yourself when others deserve it just as much as you.
And you keeping us in the background like we're not capable of doing the marshal's job as well as you.
We do all the work, you get all the credit. We're tired of that. Is that right, boys?
That's right.
Yep.
I could take a marshaling job just about anywhere. But you don't see no potential in me. You got me feeding prisoners and sweeping the floor and doing all this paperwork you don't want to do. I'm finished in Dry Gulch. I'm gonna take that city marshaling job up in Ellsworth.
Well, I'm done too. I ain't working for no man that's gonna cheat me out of reward money.
Count me out, too. I'm a better man than you give me credit for.
All right. I accept your resignations. But there's a thing or two I want you boys to know. I want to start with you, Nicodemus. You are good enough to be a head man. I watched you work. But you're not the head man here. And the things you're doing are what you agreed to when you took this job. Now, as for Ellsworth, I don't know who you've been talking to. That job's already filled. Tom Carter there's been a marshal for 5 years. He was 2 days ago because he sent me a wire.
Are you sure?
I'm sure. It's part of the paperwork you're supposed to be working on. Lefty, the reason I've never put you out front is because I know you don't see so well. I've never questioned your courage or your ability. But I know your night vision's not good, and I didn't want to put you in a place where somebody'd shoot at you and you couldn't see who it was. And Elmer, what reward money are you talking about? Reward for that cowboy that I nailed at the saloon last night. There wasn't any reward posted for him. He's just a 17-year-old kid. This is the first brush he's ever had with the law. I got a wire from his mama this morning begging us to have mercy on him. I don't know who you boys been listening to, but you got it all wrong. And if you think I don't appreciate you, you're wrong there too. I couldn't do my job without you. Maybe I don't say it enough, but I'll say it again. Thank you. Thanks for every time you've stood beside me, behind me, for me. That's all I gotta say.
He's alone.
I'm Marshal Gunner. There's a law against wearing guns in town. Some of you men are armed. You bring your weapons up here and lay them on the bar in plain sight, and I'll take them to jail. You can pick them up when you're ready to leave town.
Are you going to enforce the law by yourself, Marshal?
If I have to.
You won't be angry if I decide to keep my gun.
Thought you were a law and order man, Mr. Malloy.
Oh, but I am. But not your kind of law and order.
Take off your gun belt, Mr. Malloy.
No way, Marshal.
I'm the brain,
And I'm the idiot.
and you're dead meat.
Boys, now, just wait a minute. Let me...
What do you want us to do with him, Marshal? We'll lock him up, deputies.
Sorry, Bill. We list that lion, tin horn, and the devil.
Hey, thanks for coming in here.
No need to thank me. That's what a deputy does. Or it's marshal's back.
Hey, what'd you think of that? That was pretty fun, huh? All right. 19 to 25. Let's see who wins our offering contest today. Girls, I want to ask you how many pennies you gave. You tell me how many pennies you gave, 0 through 9, and I'll give you 5 points on your score. How many pennies? You said 1? It was 6. 6 pennies. Boys, same question to you. How many pennies did you give, 0 through 9? How many pennies? He said 4. It was 7. Boys are leading 7 to 6. Girls, how many dimes did you give? I need a number, 0 through 9. Yes. Say it again. She said 8. It was 6. Girls have 66 cents. Boys, how many dimes did you give? How many dimes today? 0 through 9. How many dimes? Anybody, anybody, anybody? How about you at home? Okay, you're going to tell me? Jonathan, tell me how many. You said 5? It was 7. 7. So boys are leading 77 to 66. Girls, I'm looking for single dollar bills, single dollar bills. How many single dollar bills did you give today? How many? I'm not changing it. I am not changing it. Come, wait, say that again. Okay. Girls, how many single dollar bills, 0 through 9? All the way in the back, yes. Did you say 7? She's right, it is 7. They pick up 5 points. All right, boys, we're looking for how many single dollar bills, single dollar bills, single dollar bills, 0 through 9, 0 through 9. Yes. 2. You said 2? It was 9. So the boys are leading 977 to the girls 766. Girls, I'm looking for $10 bills, $10 bills, 0 through 9. How many $10 bills did you give? How many $10 bills? How many, yes, right here, how many $10 bills? Are you raising your hand or stretching your arm? Okay, tell me, how many $10 bills? 2. She guessed 2. Boys, I want to know how many $10 bills do you think you gave? How many $10 bills? $10 bills from 0 through 9. Anybody, anybody, anybody? Somebody got something to say? Give me a guess. How many? 0 through 9. 3. You said 3. All right. They guessed 2. They guessed 3. Somebody's right. Let's see what our offering results are. Ah, the girls guessed it right. They got 5 points for guessing that they had given two $10 bills. So we'll give them 5 points right now. Now, boys, you gave $9.77. Let's round it up to 10 for you. So I'll give you 10 points. You're all the way up to 29. And girls, you gave $27.66. I'm going to round it up to 28. And so we'll take you all the way up to 63, yeah, or 53. 53, let's go back there. 53, or was it 63? It was 63. Yeah, my bad, I'm sorry. I'm doing math in my head. 63, but you get 10 more points for being the winners today. We take you all the way to 73. All right, girls, you are the winners today. I want to thank all of you for being here. I want to thank those of you at home for joining us today. We're going to continue on with What Have We Learned Today here in Kidz Church, but this will be the end of our service for you today online. So thanks very much, and make sure you come back and see us again.